Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Sagittarius, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all the abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Sagittarius, we are going to start by choosing the deck for your reading. And today I'm going to go with the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sterl. I am going to shuffle, Sag, so if you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. Please and thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy. Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius energy. Messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy. All right, we'll just do one more. Okay, let us begin. Messages for Sag. What have we here? We're starting off with the Two of Wands. Okay. We are charting our course forward. Trying to just weighing what's the best way to move forward. Okay. We have a King of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's get something here with the King of Pentacles as well. Oof, we have a Ten of Swords. Because what I got with this King of Pentacles, I'm like, somebody is looking outward, trying to chart a path forward, but the King of Pentacles is set in their ways, and they're not moving, they're not budging, they look solid and stable. So, if someone's not budging, well, looks like we may have to end it, or an ending may have occurred or may occur with a stubborn King of Pentacles. And now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So let's see. And slowly but steady charting our course onward. This may be, Sagittarius, you may have faced a situation where someone was like dragging their feet on a situation and you decided to end that and go your own way or figure it out on your own. They could have been like dangling something in front of you or just low-key almost bribery. Like, it's not like they offered you a bribe. That's not what I'm getting. But it's more so just like they know you want something, so they're dragging it out as much as possible. So like, say you're waiting for them to give you some money or something. They're like, oh, come over, hang out, do this. And you're doing it the whole time and you're waiting for them to give you what it is that they're supposed to give you. But like the whole time, they're just going to take advantage of the fact that they know that you want that. And they're just going to create all these other scenarios to get your energy. Like, it's that kind of situation where it's like they'll manipulate the fact that you need something in order to get more of you or more from you. But what I'm seeing is here is where you ended that. You're like, I'm not even going to rely on this option. I'm going to go out, put in the hard work for myself, because you probably wanted the expertise of this King of Pentacles in whatever matter this would have been. But you're like, well, whatever. I don't necessarily need an expert. I'll just go and slowly but surely put this together. We have the Chariot. Maybe not even so slowly. Maybe not even so slowly. So definitely moving forward, Sag. Sag will not be denied. We have an 8 of Pentacles. Okay, exactly. 8 of Pentacles. All right, what else? Yeah, it's like somebody was using financial abuse, financial manipulation to basically, I don't know, almost like toy with you. It's like it wasn't even necessary. They didn't need to do this, but you knew that they were going to drag it out. We have the moon. Okay, and you may have done this secretly, cutting ties secretly. But whatever is going on, I'm seeing you all being stable. I'm seeing you all being well employed at the very least. And I say well employed, and then we have a 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing, Sagittarius, you all getting farther by yourself than you would have or than you did with this other person. Because they were making you work harder and it was taking more of your time and energy. So I'm seeing where you might be faced with a choice. Okay, you might be faced with staying and following or studying or being up under this King of Pentacles energy for their expertise. And that will help you, but it will also limit you. You can get farther by yourself because this person is going to act as a glass ceiling over you. It's like, and it's not necessary. It's literally just because they can. It's almost like they got a position of power or authority or expertise, and so now they want to they're abusing it. That's basically all it is. It's like, I know that I can delay you. I know that I can make this take longer, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my sweet time. I'll get there when I get there. And I'm not seeing necessarily why. Like, I'm just seeing that this is somebody who is drunk with power, basically. But I'm seeing you getting farther by yourself because you're going to put in the work to search out answers and to get those answers. Whereas this person would not ever give you those answers. Whatever you needed to put you over the top, this person will make sure you were good enough or great even, but not enough to put you over the top. Whereas you will find those answers on your own because, of course, you're not going to be a glass ceiling over yourself, right? We have the Lovers. What I say about a choice. You got to decide, like, am I going to stay with this person up under their tutelage or whatever it is? Or just even, I mean, this could be, am I going to stay in their care, if that makes sense? Like, this could be someone, like, let's just say you have a parent who helps with the bill for certain things. So they kind of like call the shots in other areas of your life. And it's like, are you going to stay in that situation or are you just going to go out on your own so that you can still call the shots in your own life, even if it takes slower, even if it takes more time? You're willing to do that. And underneath we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. I'm not going to take them, but oh, that's a counterpart. That's a counterpart. All right, so we have the Tower, which is what I was saying, because I'm like, if we have a counterpart but it's busting up, well, that's the Tower. So this darn sure could be a relationship. Maybe you thought that being with this person would help you get further. It's almost like going 50-50, where it's like, I'm not seeing necessarily a 50-50 relationship here, but what I'm seeing here is like, it's like, you know, it's we can get further putting our incomes combined, or, oh, because I'm with you, you know, you can help while I study, and okay, you know, while I'm in grad school, you can pick up a little more of the slack, and then, you know, this kind of thing. It's all, but none of that was going to happen or is happening. I'm seeing you realizing that or waking up to it. And it also could just be this person is not, they're not holding up their end of the bargain and letting you flourish in your own way. And it also could just be because they may have also, I mean, secretly this person may not want you to work. If this was a relationship, this would be secretly they don't want you to work or they don't want you to make more money than them. Definitely type energy. So they will lead you on to think that they're going to be, making life easier for you so you can get whatever it is that you need to get done, but they're really not. They're secretly sabotaging behind the scenes. Like they'll, like I said, drag their feet. They'll move slowly. Say you have a deadline and you needed, them to, you know, maybe you needed them to dog sit for you while you got something done and you needed them there by 6 o'clock. They'll wait until it's like 8, 9 o'clock, and now you only have a few more hours left. So they like make it harder. And I'm seeing them doing it on purpose. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles. So I'm seeing y'all like considering like moving out in the middle of the night, leaving stealthily though. Probably because this person has access to funds or access. It's like they have some sort of control financially over something. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, and I'm seeing here when you finally make it to where you're like going to be like defending yourself from this person. Like, no, you can't come with, because they're going to act like, past, present, or future, but they will act like, you know, why can't, why are you so distant? You're winning now, you can't talk to me. But the real thing is that that they didn't help you at all. That they were sabotaging you. And that they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They'll pretend to help you, but they're really slowing you down. And I'm seeing you all being determined to move on from this situation, even if it's, puts you out for the time being. It might, take more of your money away. Maybe you have to, if you're going to get a new place, that costs money, or you won't be able to have all the things that the comfort that you might have had before, because now it's just you by yourself. But I'm seeing you all willing to take that risk, and I'm seeing where that would be beneficial for you all, because it's basically just recognizing how much further you can go in your life without this person basically dangling things in front of your face. Like, you're going to take off once you leave this person. You're going to take off because your energy is going to be free, and it's not going to have to like, you're not going to have to be like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, but can I do this? Oh, they might not be able to do this. Oh, but they won't be able to meet me here. Or they won't be able to. It'll be you just being able to make decisions and get things done in your own timing, along with God's timing. And that will work out more satisfactorily for you. Because this person is sabotaging you on purpose. It's going to be different, the reason why, for all of you. But yeah, we have a Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What about this Knight of Cups? Wow. Yeah, listen to your intuition at this time. Okay, you might not want to, because like your intuition would be telling you, I really think that I could go further if I was not partnered with this person, or I really think they're holding me back. And your heart may be telling you it's time to move on. You got to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen. Because it's almost like it's imperative for like your well-being and success. It's like this person, they're like a trap. They're a trap for your energy. So yeah, you got to move forward. And when you do, you're going to be able, without this person, you're going to be able to create all the things you envisioned for yourself. Be incredibly happy, be incredibly abundant. And you're also going to be just a lot more joyful and jovial, because you won't have this person cramping your energy down, like cramping your style. It's like whatever that they do, it's like a killjoy. And so, yes, the spirit is guiding you and letting you know that, hey, if you go solo dolo, you can achieve your goals faster and better. Listen to spirit. It may be sad and you might be worried about it, but it's what's going to balance you and bring you justice and make sure you get what you want. All right, let me go ahead and get some oracle cards with this one. I'm going to go in with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And with this caring connections at the bottom of the deck, you know how I have the lovers in this cornerstone position? It is this, what you're learning right now, the whole purpose of this for your soul's growth and evolution is learning about proper partnership and how, like, a person can look all good on paper. We got a King of Pentacles here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, they know what they're doing. They know how to make money, but it's like, they look good on paper, but it's like, we're learning that what's on paper is not necessarily the most important thing. And if they use that to weaponize against you, are you even getting the benefit of it anyway? So it's learning when partners are sabotaging you and learning how to defend yourself against it. And the way to do that is to empower yourself and to remember that you don't have to have a partner in this life ever if you didn't want to. So clearly, if you ever needed to leave a situation because it no longer served you, you would land on your feet and you would be even more successful than holding on to a relationship that held you back. Always. Because you don't necessarily even need a relationship. You might want one, but it's not a necessity for your success. So if you ever need to go solo dolo, remember you will be successful in doing that because the universe is always supporting you, not just you in a relationship, but you yourself. Yeah, see, we have yin and yang. That's you being balanced within yourself without anybody else. That's you just remembering that important lesson, because sometimes we get into relationships and partnerships and we forget that the longer and longer that we engage with these people who are manipulating us into thinking that we need them, the easier it can become to forget that, oh no, I'm powerful all by myself. Oh no, that like I can do this by myself. Like, spirit is with me, guiding me. I can be successful on my own. So, and we have the temple path. See, this is about your path. And what I'm seeing is that you're diligently working on this path. And then there's a tower. It's like this person is holding you up. And they're purposely trying to make you miss an opportunity, make you... I don't know. It's almost just like they want you to give up and be codependent on them. This is codependent energy. We have appreciation. That's 9 of Pentacles type energy. Yeah, your path, part of your path is you being balanced in and of yourself with this yin and yang card, going on your path and appreciating. It's basically right now you're finding out that you can do things on your own, that the universe supports you in that. Again, this could be a situation where like there are a lot of like conservatives who like act like, you know, being in a relationship is the only way God meant for us to be or something. And it's like, clearly not. Clearly not. Now all of us are called to be in relationships, but even if we were, we have to know the right ones. We're not called to be in a relationship at all costs, even if it's not the right one. So this is about appreciating how the divine supports you, even when you're by yourself, and remembering that they do. And look, we have the door to romance. Remember I said it's something that you might want, but you don't necessarily need. And that's what you're remembering. You're remembering that romance is a choice for you. That's why we have the Lover's card here. It's not the end all be all. And so if it's going south, you can move on and you will find new love if that's what you want. But we're not staying in a situation that doesn't serve us or is manipulating us financially or anything like that. We're trying to distort our path because it's just not necessary to do so. Ooh, Angel of Balance again. So several balance cards here. We have the Yin and Yang. We have the Chariot. We even have the Lovers, which is their equal, right? And then we have the angel of balance here. So this is all about you being brought into harmony and recognizing when someone else is pushing you out of that harmony. And I'm seeing that that's what y'all recognize with this situation. Like, this would have been an albatross around your neck. Like, if I could only get rid of this person or didn't need this person, I could do this. I could be happy. This could be easier. I could do this. And Spirit is supporting you in that. Look, we have a man holding a heart, contract, and deceit. What is this? This is a little bit deeper. Like, I'm getting, for some of you, like, this person, remember when I said something about going 50-50? It's like this person may have even been with you because they saw your work ethic, and it was like they were just using you to build up their reserves, whilst also sabotaging you so that they could look superior. This could be a roommate. This could be an actual romantic partner. This could be a parent, a friend. Anybody who is like, oh, let's team up and we could do better together, but really they're not they're not holding up to their end of the bargain. That's what this is about. And for a lot of you, this is about a romantic partner. And it just gives like, this came up before, like those romance scammers. This could be someone who seemed great, like I said, on paper, and then once you got into the day-to-day, they were sabotaging you. This person is secretly filled with envy. This person, no wonder there's so many balance cards, because Spirit is trying to alert you to the fact that this person is not balanced. You're balanced all by yourself. This person is keeping you off balance because they're unbalanced in the first place, because they're an envious, deceitful person, and the only reason they even got with you in the first place is to somehow financially benefit off of your guys' collaborating together. This could be where it's like, oh, let's move in together because rent would be cheaper. But you would be better off having a higher rent, and you would end up making more money leaving this person because you would get more work done. It's that kind of energy where you think you're saving or think you're getting help, but really you'd be better off on your own. Yeah. And for those of you where this is a partner, I know that there is going to be sadness and things like that. But it's a blessing in the fact that you don't see, or maybe you did not see, like you see that this person is holding back, but you don't see that this person was doing it purposely, that they were being deceitful. You don't see that they were envious of you. You don't see the motives behind why they're doing things. The Spirit is saying, yes, there's envy there. Yes, there is deceit. And yeah, it's time to move on. If you've been thinking about moving on, yes, it's time. But I am saying, for those of you who want a relationship, you can have it. Okay, that's why we have appreciation. If you stay on your path, though, don't allow this person to bring you out of alignment. Like, how are you going to get the right relationship if you're stuck in this one? So yeah, you are going to have to make the call to rebalance your life. That's for y'all that's getting single out of this relationship or partnership or deal. Whatever this is, you need to get out of it because it's keeping you off balance. And then the right people can come in. You already know this, though. Like, you already know it's keeping you off balance. So yes, stealthily move away. Whatever you got to do, get away. But just know, for those of you where this is a relationship, I do see that there's love coming in for you. And I mean, like, you can work on that. Like I said, you don't need a relationship. So you can get rid of this one, and then you can work on finding something that does work for you in the future. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen tomorrow, but the opportunity will be there, and it'll be way better than this in the first place. But Spirit wants you to stay. Appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate all the things you have been able to accomplish. Because what I see here is you guys haven't been you haven't been stopped or blocked. Like, you're successfully working in your field or developing your craft. It's just you can go a whole lot further without this person. So God wants you to appreciate how far you come, where you're at, and just remember, okay, but this is the end of the line for us. Do what you got to do to move. If you need to, just not renew your lease or whatever and get out of there, and then tell them, I'm not renewing my lease. However you got to do it. Do what you need to do, and then go follow your heart, because I see happiness and abundance here for you. And like I said, even new love, once you just stop holding yourself back with this. This has to go. Period, period, period. This current situation that's holding a glass ceiling over your head has to go if you want to move forward in your life, in your career, and in love. All right, Sagittarius, that is the message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference. And by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candies such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.